All right, just for some context for this call, walking through some of the JumpMaster X guys, how to get their knowledge panels because it's very important. I think I've talked through it other times, so let's get right to it. But let me know if you guys can see my screen. Okay, good?
Yep. Yep.
All right, so
Yep.
we're gonna do a quick walkthrough on what a knowledge panel is, and then we will just get right into it. So everyone on your phones, look up. Wait, hold up. Gosh, it's so annoying. The screen share always messes up whatever I'm doing. Safari. Just shorten this. All right. So everyone on your phones, look up BlitzMetrics Knowledge Graph Explorer. And then you should get, oh, actually, I probably should have. You'll see. So you probably won't get to this, but an article will show up. Whatever article shows up, you just gotta click the link. Do that again. All right. I cannot type. I'm so far away. All right. So you want to click this first article, and
All
then there's a hyperlink somewhere that goes to the actual tool. And it is right here. So click that hyperlink that says Knowledge Graph Explorer. Let me know when everyone gets to this screen.
Got it.
Why can't I click it?
Actually, let me just send this to you guys. You can mess around with it later. Where are we?
What the fuck?
All right. I sent it to you guys on Instagram too. But just let me know when you get to here. And make sure you're doing it in Safari, not in like, Instagram's pop up or whatever.
Blitz BlitzMetrics.
Mm-hmm. It's just a tool, or it's a company. But this is a tool that we made.
Okay, wait,
Good stuff. Uh,
What?
okay, I'm at the page. All right, cool.
You got it?
Yep.
Everyone else got it too?
mine
Yep.
is just being
What's up,
taking
Austin?
ages.
Are you on
Uh,
your phone?
no, I'm on my. Oh, it's working now.
Here,
That's
do it on your
weird.
phone, Austin. It'll be easier.
I I got it
What?
open anyway.
Do it on your phone. It'll be easier. Do this
All
process on your phone. Keep the call open on your laptop or whatever you're using.
right.
All right, while you do that, I'll just start walking us through. So basically, what this does is it identifies all the different entities. So if you look up my name and search, you can see I have a confidence score of 141. There's this other Dylan Haugenese, which I have a confidence score of 25. And what you see here, this KGMID, is basically your social security number on Google, except, you don't need to lose it. Um, keep forgetting none of you guys are American. So whatever, your ID number, whatever. But basically, this is just the different things that identify entities because if there's one Dylan Haugen, another Dylan Haugen, Google has to, gather all their data and see which one is which. And so if you press C on Google, it takes you not to Dylan Haugen, it takes you to google.com/search and then my KGM ID. And so that's just Google's way of identifying entities. So each one of you, the reason you're on this call is because you have enough of a confidence score and enough of a diversified entity where Google is recognizing you as, a person who is worth recognizing, basically. And so what I want each of you to do is look up your own name. So if we look up Jordan Kilganon, Jordan's confidence score is insane, which is funny.
Jordan
Because he
Kilganon,
has
Jordan,
never
Damn.
Kil
claimed it.
Jordan Kilganon, Jordan Kilganon, Jordan.
Chill. So yeah. So what I want each of you to do is look up your own name, and then once you get here, press C on Google. And
Oh, dang.
See
you'll
on
see that
Google.
the results. So for example, I know Austin's is like this. If you look up Austen Young in the knowledge graph, actually Austin's isn't like this, but you can see this right here is the knowledge panel. And so it'll get more filled out. Finn has a pretty good one, I believe. So you look at Finn Addy, all this stuff shows up. It's got its Instagram and all that linked, so it sees, his most recent posts and stuff. Whereas if I was just to go onto Google and search Finn Addy, that none of that shows up. Just go straight to results. And so once again, what I want each of you to do is to go to your own and press C on Google and just let me know when you're there.
I'm there.
Yep.
Austin, Brodie, you good?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, come on.
So once you press C on Google, you're going to see your knowledge panel. And somewhere, Jordan's is right here. You're just going to hit the three dots. And I think most of yours will be like on the side of your name. But
Cool.
you're going to press claim this knowledge panel.
Hmm.
All right. I'm just going to like do this with you guys, but not actually fill it out. And then once you get here, press get verified. Then let me know when you all get to this page.
Dylan's about to scam all of us.
I'm going to steal all your information.
Personal
All right. So when you get here, there's two questions. So obviously the first one you're going to press yes. And then most relevant option is I am this person.
Yep.
And now this part right here that says tell us why you're claiming this knowledge panel is where 99% of people that do this mess up. And, let's just say you said something like, oh, well, I want my thing on Google to look better, or, I want to look like a big deal, whatever. You can't do that. And so what I did on my own was I created my own little template here. And so what we're going to make this for each of you guys. So this is going to be the longest part, but after that, it'll not take long at all. And so one thing is they're not going to fact check you on anything. So like I said, I'm a professional dunker, whatever. Like obviously I'm not entirely, but Google's not going to go around and if they see me dunking and stuff, like I can't say like, I'm Gordon Ramsay's assistant or something like that. Like don't flat out make things up. But yeah. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to send this into ChatGPT and say, we're doing this for each of you guys. And so you guys can actually, let's just do this. Let's start with Jordan since Jordan's will be easy. I always use dictate when you're doing AI. It's a lot easier. All right, so we are claiming knowledge panels for some of the guys at JumpMaster X, and we are going to do it for Jordan Kilganon, Austen Young, Brodie Stephens, and Finn Addy. And so this is a template that I used for my own, and we need to fill it out for each of them. So let's start with Jordan. Please fill this out with a lot of his notable achievements, include, the notable brands he's worked with. And remember that we can't just say for this part where it's asking us, why do you want to claim your knowledge panel? We can't just say, because we have to include real reasons why we deserve a knowledge panel and why we are credible. And so for Jordan's, you can talk about the events he's done, the brands he's partnered with, and also some of the CTAs that, are going to that he's going to be helped with by getting a knowledge panel, like, eventually selling his shoes that are coming out, selling jump training, um, whatever it may be, partnering with more brands, getting more events, stuff like that. And so include all of this. And so we're going to do this for each of you guys. We're going to actually have to see here. All right, this doesn't look too bad so far. So I'm a globally recognized professional dunker with over a decade. A decade, or it's got to be more than that. Elite level experience and innovation. Sounds kind of stupid. Dunk contests. Is it hundreds? I assume
What?
hundreds of dunk contests and events.
Uh, up maybe. I don't know. And dunk
Even
contest
like,
and sure.
yeah, it's got to be FIBA events. you know how many views you have across platforms? If you had to guess, like, are you at a billion?
Yeah,
Maybe.
definitely in billions, yeah.
Okay, okay. Mainstream attention to dunking is legitimate. Also, all right. All right. So one thing is too much. Mm-hmm. All right, what are some of the, because here it said Nike, Red Bull, Gymshark, Degree, Slam, NBA, Poison, and Ball's Life. I don't think all of those sound right. So what would you say, like some of
Gymshark,
the,
no.
what?
Gym, never did anything with Gymshark or
What would you say like the top five-ish brands are that you've done stuff with?
oh, yeah, Nike. Um, now you asked me, I'm blanking. I mean, just think of like events.
Like the energy drinks and stuff. So I mean like C4 is a pretty decently big one. Body Armor, right? Or is that
Yes.
something
Yeah,
else?
I've done body armor. Uh,
NBA, obviously.
yeah, NBA, Sennheiser, FIBA. I've been on, I don't know if this is stuff you're gonna want to, but I've been on New York Times. What's that one called? I don't know, all those newspapers, ESPN, Sports Center, yada yada.
All right. So you said New York Times and what else?
New York Times, ESPN, uh,
He's
Men's
been
Health,
featured on New York Times, ESPN, and I'm trying to think. What else?
Men's Health.
We'll just say and other major publications.
Sure.
Okay. Here's my own signature shoe.
Oh,
Is serious player only one word?
no, separate words, three
Yeah, that
words.
makes more sense.
Yeah, Forbes, Rolling Stones.
Yeah. Also, make a note that this will help him connect his social medias, the correct ones, along with his personal brand website so that people can find him easier. You'll be able to like link and everything because like as you can see with mine, see if it shows up. Like it easily like shows your profiles here, which is cool. So people
Very good.
get the right
This
ones.
is
But all right.
very helpful for sure. It's crazy. I didn't already have this. Damn.
But you do already. Yours is
I
already
know,
up.
but like
You just gotta
doing
claim
it
it and
like
it'll be easier
proper,
to.
you know?
Yeah, all right. I think this should be good. We'll see. Yeah, this thing pisses me off sometimes. I ask it
Yeah.
to change one thing and it'll change like everything.
Yeah.
All right. Let's read this and then we'll do this for the rest of you guys. Doesn't even matter if it's AI, but we should also, and then one last thing that I want to include is just some of the bigger events you've done. So also
Uh,
include that. Dunk League, obviously.
yeah. Dunk
King.
King. Yeah.
What was that one called? How do you spell
Um,
ghetto? Is it like this?
yeah.
What are the other ones?
NBL Star Weekend.
Did you do something for
K-Fit.
the celebrity game or something too?
Yep.
Or what was that?
Uh, yeah, I mean that's still part of Celebrity or All-Star Weekend,
Yeah, I
I
guess.
guess. But
You did something for the G League, right?
yeah, I did G League stuff, yeah.
Whatever.
Did stuff for the FIBA World Cup
I guess I already got FIBA on there.
and in China.
Is there any other really big ones, or is that good enough? I mean, don't need too many.
K54.
Isn't it like spelled like that or something like
Definitely.
that?
Yeah, yeah, like that. And then 54. And then
All right.
definitely FIBA World Cup.
All right. This should be the last one unless this is something stupid. All right. All right. Sounds good. So I will send this to you, and you can put that in that box. Actually, let me read through that one more time. All right. Who wants to go next?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right.
On it, fam.
All right, Austin, tell me some stuff about you. Who have you worked with and all that?
Wait, so
Uh,
hold up. So I just paste this into that section and then just go next?
That says like, why are you claiming this or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do that. And then I'll get back
Should
to
I
you in one
review one,
second.
one last time or no?
Yeah, you can read it over while we do this. Might as
All
well
right, cool.
make sure everything's right. And you can just edit it from there. I mean, we've got a good base, so if you want to change anything or add anything, just add it. All right, Austin,
Okay.
who have you worked with? Way of Wade, right? Anyone else?
uh, pardon?
Way of Wade, you've worked with Way of Wade.
Yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, I
Anyone
still
else?
am. Um,
Other brands?
no, that's
Even if
it.
you like half worked with them. Like I
What
put
about me?
Nike on there because I got
Jordan.
free shoes one time. Did you actually get? Oh, Jordan, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Hopefully player one soon as well.
Bro, they've ghosted me like 5 times, can't even lie. Never
What's player
bought
one?
shoes from there. What?
Uh,
Player one? What's player one? Is
I
that
don't know. I
I
don't
think you
know.
mean Saves Player only.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I mean.
the player one plus. Gotcha.
Yeah, I hate those people.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Nah, they've just ghosted me like 5 times. It's kind of funny. All right. So Way of Wade,
I've,
They're busy.
founder of
I've,
JumpMaster X. What else are we saying? You've done dunk events in Australia. Call yourself
I
a
have,
professional dunker.
I've been
What else?
mentored by quite a few people as well.
Yeah, what are some of the
Um,
biggest things that establish credibility? Let's talk about them.
yeah, I was mentored by the Australian men's uh like hockey strength and conditioning coach at one point.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Let me just get this down real quick. All right. Now let's do it for my friend Austen Young, who is a co-founder of JumpMaster X, and make sure to mention Jordan Kilganon, since that's another credible name in that section. And also mention that he has worked with Way of Wade and not any of those other brands, so don't include those. And also mention that he was mentored by the head coach for the men's hockey strength and conditioning team in Australia. Did I get that right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I just gotta find. Do you need his exact name? Because he has weird spelling for his name.
It's probably fine.
Okay.
What else? What else is important here? Um, how many views do you think you have? Like similar to probably
Millions.
tens of millions, I'd say easily.
I'm not sure about tens of millions, but millions for
Bro, I
sure.
have like over 100 million across platforms. Like it's not that hard to get 10 million if you add everything up, bro. So
Yeah, maybe.
also mention that he is a professional dunker and a coach, and that he has tens of millions of views across platforms, helping other athletes. Yeah.
Bro,
What?
yeah. Professional dunk is a huge stretch.
Bro,
That's fine.
for this it doesn't matter, bro. I agree. Like I wouldn't call myself a pro dunker either, but it doesn't matter for this.
Okay.
Question. So for where it says, what is your full legal name as shown on the government approved photo identification? Do I put my middle name on there too or no?
Whatever it
Doesn't
says on your
matter.
license. Do you have a well, I mean you have to have a driver's license, but
Yeah, I mean
also
I
all
have
of
my
you should
middle
have
name on
your
there.
driver's licenses, by the way. Yeah, if it says your middle name on there, put it on there.
All
I'm gonna
right.
leak your middle name.
Daniel. Very boring.
All right. I'll see from my friend Austin Young, co-host, mentioned Jordan again. Wave Wade and other brands, but not any of those other brands. Okay. This one will take less time now we've got a decent format going. I'm a professional dunker and coach with tens of millions of views across social media. Helping so the co-founder of Master X. Said Jordan again. Thousands
What
of
about
athletes. Is that thousand? Jump Master X
yeah,
being
yeah.
used by thousands of athletes. Is that true?
Like if we combine
I guess like
everyone
yeah, it's
with
gotta
other
be.
coaches, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Brands
Yeah,
like
Jump
Wave Weight
Master
and others
X.
in the performance.
Uh,
In my career, I was
yeah,
mentored by the head coach and the head strength and conditioning coach for the Australia men's national hockey team. Is that true?
yeah.
Okay, which gave me a strong foundation. Help centralize my digital presence so people can easily find the real me, my training programs, and the correct links to my social media and business pages. Okay.
Uh,
First try,
I
bro.
use there's
Unless you got
actually one
anything you
other
want
thing.
to.
There's
All
one
right,
other
go for
thing.
it.
I've done a course and been taught by a guy called Sebastian Oreb. He is
Sebastian,
actually Oreb. Yeah, he
how do you
is
spell it?
actually Oreb.
Oreb. Okay.
He's actually Hathor, Beyonce's strength coach, who is the
What?
what is or was at one point the strongest man in the world. Is the guy that
Who, Thor?
deadlift. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Hathor.
the mountain in Game of Thrones.
All
So
right, so he
he's
did what with him?
coached. I did a course through him, so I don't know if that's worth mentioning him at
Uh,
one point.
he also did a course with.
So I don't know if that's worth putting in.
All right. It's probably fine to leave out. You've got enough in here.
Yeah.
Um, Also mention that this will help him attract more brand partnerships so we can work with more brands. And Jordan, actually, I can't forward this to you because I don't have your number. Let me figure it out. Try to remember the
think
last
it's
time I. Okay. Doesn't mean
I sent it on Instagram.
okay. All right. I like that you included that this will help him attract more brand partnerships because obviously we need that, but also please include that this will help him drive more sales in his coaching program at JumpMaster X and help more athletes jump higher because that is extremely important in this. All right. Perfect. All right. Austin, I'm going to send this to you. Before you put it in, review it. Make sure it looks good. And if you want to make any edits or anything like that, do that.
But thank you.
Yes. All right, let's get back to here. All right, Brodie, let's do yours.
All right, I'm connected on the computer now. Is the image and audio good?
Yeah, looks good, bro. All right.
Yeah, good.
Also I just leaked Jordan's number, so I'm gonna have to edit this now. That's not ideal. I hate editing.
Sorry.
All right. Brodie. Okay. All right, now let's do it from my other friend, Brodie Stephens, who is pretty similar actually. So let's just start there. Brodie Stephens.
It's
All
asking
right,
me if I
and
want to upload an additional selfie image of just me. Should I
did
do
you
that?
did you get the picture of you with your license?
Yeah.
Can you read it and everything?
Uh, yeah.
Just make sure you can
Oh,
see you in the picture and everything in the
I see. I messed that
on the
up a little
license
bit.
is
Okay.
legible. Good.
Yeah.
Here, real quick, let me send you an example of mine. And I can just send you everything.
Jesus Christ, I look disgusting.
As long as I can tell that it is you.
I don't know.
All right, you can just move on to the next steps, Jordan. I'll just send you all this. Oh, all right, jumping ahead a little bit, but once you guys get your bios in, the next part is just like linking to your social medias and stuff. And so I'm going to send all of you the pictures that I used for that. But you want to link to as many social medias that you have. So we'll go over that together though. All right, Brodie, you spell your name IE. Yeah. All right. So Brodie, what bullet like brands and stuff have you worked with? I know you've got a few.
Um, I guess it depends what you count, but let's just list
I
them
mean, you
like
were
feet.
on like Foot Locker, Nike billboard or something, right?
Yeah, Foot Locker. Mind you, I didn't get paid for that. I found that out accidentally. But
That's crazy.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, what?
But we'll count that. Yeah, Foot Locker, because
Oh,
it
that's
was a thing for the Summer Jam. I think they were promoting the Summer Jam, and that was like the best.
uh,
And I think when you do those events, they kind of like in the contract, they sign a waiver. You sign a waiver saying, "Oh,
Yeah, that
we
makes
can
sense.
use your image for this, and this." And I was, I didn't really care, but yeah, let's say Foot Locker. That's probably like the only major brand. that I can think of. Um,
Have you gotten anything
but
free, like free Nike shoes or something, like even if it was through an event or anything like that?
yeah, through FIBA 3x3, they used to always give out Nike stuff, so you can, I guess so, yeah. Um, I've had a couple of local brands send me stuff as well. What else? I'm trying to like, do you want like dunk events or
We'll do that in this next part here. So
yeah?
I know some events he's done include obviously FIBA 3x3. Summer, is it Summer Jam AU or is it just Summer Jam?
Yeah, just put AU after it, yeah.
All right, give me some more good ones.
I did Venice Ball, Venice Beach. I did that back in the day. One time I was over there, so I guess you
Oh,
could
I
put
forgot to
that.
mention dunk camp for you other guys. Jordan, if you want to go back, you can add that in, by the way.
Me. I'm sure I have enough.
All right, what else, Brodie? Any other ones?
Um, there was one in Hong Kong last year. I think it was called FTBL 3x3, which is it's like a finance tech conference kind of thing.
That's fine.
Um, I've worked with the NBL, which is like the Australian National Basketball League. So like I've done actual dunk shows and like contests for them. And that's probably the biggest brand in Australia in that space.
Yeah, definitely. All right. He is also a coach at JumpMaster X, and make sure to include that getting a knowledge panel will help him link all his social media together, push traffic to the coaching and the brand, and help him land more brand partnerships and events. All right, we'll start with this, see what it gives us. All right. Professional marketing coach and content creator. It says with a growing presence. You've easily got millions, probably tens of millions of views, right? If I had to guess.
I was just thinking about that. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe 10 to 15 if you add
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
up. I think YouTube only has 1 million. I just checked that the other day, actually. But I've
Yeah, I
had a
like how
couple of videos
YouTube
on
shows it
TikTok.
easily. Everyone else is annoying.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked it up yet, but if I had to guess, it's probably total around 15, maybe 12.
Say tens of millions. All right. This is great. Perfect. It's getting better now. All right. Well, you can read this over and fix anything that you think needs to be fixed, Brody. But good first draft. All right, Finn, you ready? Oh,
Yep.
Brandon.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Okay. Finn, who have you worked with? Give me some brief background.
So that just means getting free stuff,
Sure.
basically.
Yeah.
Wave Wade, I guess. I don't know if they'd recognize Dime shorts. They like it's
Yeah,
a
probably not
clothing
worth it.
brand. Yeah, I'm not sure what else then.
I
Have you
mean,
done stuff with Serious Player Only, or did Jordan just hand you those?
No, I just kind of wore them for
All
one
right, all right.
dunk thing.
he did give feedback that I gave back to Serious Play only. So
Friend of
The
a friend of a
stretch, but
friend. All right. And then you did FIBA 3x3, obviously. What other events
yeah,
have you done? I know you've done a decent amount. Next chapter.
yeah. Next chapter. Did something in Toronto for it's called Their Opportunity. Don't know how recognized that would be.
Well, I mean, whatever. I'll just say it. Dunk camp. All right, let's just start with that
Okay.
so I don't forget. And you've got tens of millions for sure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with that one TikTok. All right. Now let's do it for Finn Addy, who is a athlete on JumpMaster X, but also an affiliate, I believe. Might correct that in a second, but he wants to promote the coaching as well. And yeah, Finn is a professional dunker. He's done events for FIBA 3x3, Their Opportunity, The Next Chapter, Dunk Camp, and many others. And he has tens of millions of views across social media platforms and has worked with brands like Way of Wade and Serious Player Only and others. And yeah, make sure to mention that claiming this knowledge panel will help him build credibility, help him connect his social media, help him promote the coaching, land more partnerships with brands and companies, and land more event and dunk contest opportunities. Start with that. Make sure your name's right and everything. This took longer than I expected, but as soon as we finish this part, we're gonna fly through the rest. So, Ben, is this how you spell their opportunity or whatever?
It's-
That's right. Just here.
Yeah, that's it.
Way of weight. That's crazy. Jordan is struggling over there.
I know I keep reading more stuff, and then I just need to go to a place with actual good light.
Yeah, you can for a minute. All right. And Finn, you did get an affiliate link, right? I just saw that.
Does that count as an affiliate? It's like
100%.
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
We were doing it anyway, so.
Professional dunker content creator. Presence. Dude, I should have made a custom GPT while I was doing this because this is giving me immediate amazing ones here. I will do that after this. All right, Finn.
That's
Oh
good.
my goodness, I keep leaking DMs. I'm gonna have to actually edit this a decent amount. This is not that could not go in the video. All right. So, all right, I shouldn't have to do that anymore, thankfully.
So I can just put that into the
Yeah,
Safari
read it
thing.
through, make sure everything's right.
Okay.
All right, I'm LeBron from Ukraine. Sophie with ID. Use that so I can get. Oh, come on. So I can catch up with you guys.
Okay.
You got a good one?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna need all of you to take. All right, I'm gonna link my what's it called? How do I do this? I'm gonna give you guys all these pictures. Take a second though. All right. So I'm about to leak my license to all of you. I don't really care. But in the group chat that we have, I just sent all the pictures that you guys are going to need. So once you have a picture, like a selfie with your license, that is, close enough to what mine looks like, then After that, the next step is linking to all of your social medias, and that's the important step because those will be directly linked on Google. So you got to get the right links and everything. And the point of this, so it says, log into 2 to 5 official websites, web platforms, or social media profiles that you manage for the entity and take a screenshot of each. And each screenshot must show that you have editing privileges. So that's a big thing. You obviously can't take a picture of someone else's. So it has to have like edit profile or something like that on there. It must include the name. And that's why I was trying to get Tom to change his freaking name on Instagram from Thomas to Tom. It's making me mad. He won't do it. But it's just good to have, consistent name across all platforms. And must be submitted in one of the following formats. That doesn't matter. If you take a screenshot, it'll be just fine. And yeah, so you guys can see in the group chat that I sent examples for what you're going to need to take.
Yeah.
So all of you have got to do that.
Do I have to smile?
Whatever you're
No,
doing
it's
here,
you did in your ID.
whatever you
Okay.
did in your ID, yeah.
Not good at that.
Like good at smiling.
There you go. I feel like I haven't learned it fully.
Fascinating.
What? I actually kind of feel that, actually. It's funny, though. All right, I'm just going to, I forget the order of the steps, but I know what to do for each step, so. Ooh, that was a big one. All right. And then after that, we're done. So, yeah, when you guys can send me, by the way, your pictures too, if you want me to make sure they're fine. But as long as you can read everything in your license, you can see the picture and you can see your face, it's generally good.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. You should all get something within the next, they say 72 hours, but everyone that I've done it with has gotten something within 12 to 24 hours. I got mine overnight. So you'll get an email. Oh, by the way, did you guys put your emails in at the start?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Make sure that
Email.
it's a email that you have access to. I should have mentioned that earlier.
Did I put my email? I don't know.
It's at the top. It's actually whatever you're logged in as, that'll be what it is. So if you didn't do it, you'll have to restart. But since you have everything already,
I mean, at the top right corner, it's the profile picture of my email. So,
all right, yeah, just make sure it's the right one. It says in the introductory info, you'll receive an email at this once we have an update.
but yeah, that's correct. Cool.
And for each of you, I mean, I would say the big three are YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. But if you have something like a Twitter or an X or a Facebook or something like that, definitely include those just so that they can link to those. But yeah.
No problem. No
Sweet.
problem.
Well, I don't know if you guys need me anymore, but if you do have any questions, I guess we can just hop off here and what's it called? If you guys have anything, hit me up. But yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks.
And since this will be posted on YouTube, if anyone is watching this and you want to do the same thing, try to follow the steps in this video. If you have any questions, hit me up. This is an easy process. There's also an article I wrote about this, so check that out. I'll link all the tools and everything in the description. But yeah, not too hard. See you guys.